Hey, welcome. I'm going to I think this is number two. I think I'm calling it number two. I think it's our third video, but number two. Um, some of the narrative shifting that I'm going to teach you is like super short, fast. You kind of see the brilliance of it right away. You just adopt it. There are others that are higher level, that are more complex. You have to sort of marinate in them a little bit. And that's the kind that I'm going to teach you today. And so let's just get right into that. Well, I think what I'm going to do is just flip back and forth between them. Okay, so let's get right to the document camera. All right. to make sense of this, remember the other day, if you were looking at the videos, I basically said, hey, what do you want more of? Do you want, you know, you know, more peace, more sleep, more love, more sex, more cash, more impact, all sorts of things. We have a thing around here we call the more map, because it's entirely appropriate for people to, want to make an impact, want to leave a legacy. And they do that primarily through, the world of being, like who am I going to be, and the world of doing. What am I going to do with my life? This being world is the world of relatedness. It's the world basically at home for the most part, with your family, your spouse, your children, other people important to you. The doing world is really the world of competence. It's like skills. I might misspell competence because I often do. I don't know. Yeah, it's what's happening in the marketplace of your life. It might be your business. It might be your job. It might be your school, whatever it is. So this is the world of love, and this is the world of achievement. And we have a thing around here that we call above the line and below the line, because if all things go well, you basically, work at being more, you work at doing more. And what happens up here is that you have an impact. Now, the thing about getting above the line and staying above the line, I'll explain below the line a little later, is that an ironic thing about getting more in your life is that you actually have to have a narrative of enough. And this is when people have a narrative that there isn't enough, they almost always are below the line. And you want to be above the line, because this is kind of just survival and escapism below here. But the attitude of the narrative of enough is like, there's enough for all of us. Importantly, I am enough. That's sort of over here. The I am enough is sort of over here. I have enough. Now, the ironic thing is that I have enough is often over here. The irony about this narrative of enough, of sufficiency, is that minus that, you generally don't get more. That's a kind of ironic thing. So to get more of all of this stuff, you work on a narrative of there's enough. I am enough. I have enough. Right. More on that tomorrow. Not on this, but more narrative shifting tomorrow.